Welcome, I'm Crystal Gate. I'm playing From Glory to Go. Playing Search and Destroy, and hopefully also with better decision making than last time. I'm picking the same mutations as I did last time. I want to destroy enemy colonies objective, so I'm going to reset until I get it. Bingo! It's also on the desert biome, which is the hardest. I have 3 sufficiently good ships this time. I don't like any of the perks on the purple thing, so I'm going to pick the extra soldiers. Perks on the blue things are also not that great, so I'm going to get for better economy. And the explosion radius is a good perk in my opinion, at least for what I'm going to go with for at least mission 1. And as usual, I'm playing at half speed and using video editing to speed it up. And I'm also playing robots now compared to the last mission where I played as humans. I have a lot of starting troops, so the beginning will become very easy. And for my first level up, I picked the shield. You usually want to pick passives if you can get one on the early level ups, because they will remain relevant all the game, while the grenade skills will become obsolete. The exception is the scout drones. If you get that one, that's a great skill. Anyway, I'm not doing some sort of optimal play for robots. I'm going to put the data centers further apart than I need to. I could try something like surround them with walls and such later, but generally speaking, I don't rely too heavily on walls and heat sinks. That has for me been overkill. And for second captain level up, I got the remote drone sensor.
Okay.
I have a good amount of grass and got early ore spawn, a pretty good one at that even, and I have a lot of crystals as well, so I'm in a pretty good position as far as my economy is concerned. Now, if we look at the lower left minimap there are some purple-looking A-ball things. Those are the alien structures that I need to destroy in order to beat this mission. They are also going to spawn all the waves that will appear in this mission. I'm putting a data center next to the smelter. It's a most common trick in order to get more ore. The smelters produce more the warmer they are.
Listening.
On my way. Indeed. Ordered.
My general tactic for playing with robots is that at the beginning I just use a setup where I have 2 modules and then 1 storage between them. You can boost up to 4 modules with 1 storage, but I don't find it worth doing that kind of optimization, because then my maximum effort will be too low and I will most likely end up flooding my effort. I research an upgrade center, and that's actually going to inform what my strategy is going to be for this mission at least. We'll see what I go with future missions. I could also mention that unlike colonization, in Search and Destroy you pick a new map every mission. So mission 2 I get a new map, and mission 3 also a new map.
Go.
Unlike, well, in colonization I always play the same map. I'm destroying one of the spawners here. This is really mostly to get more room for myself. I'm not going to destroy that many before the first wave. Oh, I got important level up. And I picked the perk that halves the cost of transforming units. This will be crucial for my overall strategy. I am at cycle 18. If you play Elysium Mons, the first Goose Swarm will appear at day 24, but on colonization or Search and Destroy, that is no longer the case. They will appear at day 30 in cycle 30 instead. This gives you a lot more time and also makes Search and Destroy a lot easier than it used to be. Those 6 extra cycles makes a huge difference.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
If I didn't have those 6 extra days, I would have been in a hurry to get those rocket droids, and it would also have been difficult for me to build up a sufficient amount of them. Although with the starting units I have, that's less of a concern because my starting units could repel most of the waves without any extra units. But I think just most of it. Well, if I hadn't taken any mutations, then they absolutely would have been able to repel the wave. But, well, I did pick mutations in order to make the game harder. If you have watched my videos, you'll realize when I play humans that I tend to go for the economy buildings first. The robots don't really have any early economy research, so for that reason I'm not doing as much early research for robots as I am when I play humans. Also, when I'm making rocket droids, what I'm doing is that I build androids and then I transform them into rocket droids. The perk that lowers my transformation cost, it kicks in when I do that. So I get a hefty discount on resources if I first build androids and then transform them into rocket droids rather than building rocket droids directly. If I build rocket droids directly, it costs 3 ore, and it also does so to transform into rocket droids without the discount perk. But with the discount perk I only pay a single ore. It's rounds down from 3 to just 1. So yeah, it's really powerful. That said, the first wave is coming, but I should be more than fine.
You're under attack.
On my way.
You're under attack.
Orders received. Attack.
Frankly, I could have just lowered the walls, walked over them and then raised them again. But I'm going to be honest, I have a tendency to forget that feature. I'm not going to claim that I play this game optimally. Anyway, the first wave is read upon me, but I'm not going to have any problem. The spawners from west of the map will take a lot of time getting there. I'm also going to take those spawners out with a ship cannon. Roughly my strategy is going to be that I will take out the spawners to the west with ship cannons, and the rest I'm going to just make my way over to with my troops and take them out that way.
You're under attack.
My IFV research isn't far off from being finished, and That will make my second part of the strategy.
As you wish.
And go. And roll. Listening. Hello.
You're under attack.
Commencing. Commencing.
The rocket droids will be my main clearing units. I used to prefer grenade droids, but that was back when they cost just 2 ores to build. They have had their price increased to 4 ore, although they no longer cost any crystals. That said, 4 rocket droids are much better than 1 grenade droids. So that will be what I'm going to
You're
use.
under attack.
The important thing now when I'm going to the northeast clearing there is that I want the ores.
Hello. And roll.
You're under attack.
Germany. Listening.
You're under attack.
Commencing.
Germany.
Affirmative.
This is a good demonstration what happens up to northeast on the effect of sound. There used to be barely any sound system, so it was much easier to just clear and then
You're under
be
attack.
done, but now enemies will continue
On my way.
coming for a while until all nearby has been taken out. And they are still coming, so
You're under attack.
I'm building a bunker up to northeast in order to create a permanent defense. The bunker does make the units inside much more efficient, but another important function is that it prevents me from accidentally removing the units. If I just leave a few rocket droids, I may end up double clicking on rocket droids and without intending it to move them out of the way.
Affirmative.
You're under attack.
Engage. Engage. All right. As you wish.
Listening. Germany.
I have started producing a few IFVs, and their purpose will be to host my rocket droids. The weakness of the rocket droids is that they are rather vulnerable, but by putting them into IFVs I solve that problem. The rocket droids also cannot hit air targets, but the IFVs can when they have a cannon. Once I have gotten all the rocket droids I have put into IFVs, my general strategy is going to be to produce 6 rocket droids, 2 IFVs, and put those rocket droids into the IFVs and rinse and repeat. The cannon upgrade. That one also benefits from the unit transformation, because normally it costs 2 ore to outfit the IFVs with a cannon, but with a perk that halves the unit transformation cost, you need only 1 ore. So it's double good perk for the automaton.
Under attack.
That said, that means I can't get the extra scrap perk. But that's okay. I think having rocket droids on level 2 rather than having
You're under attack.
other units on level 3 is probably worth it, considering how cost efficient the rocket droids will be with this setup. One IFV fully manned with rocket droids will cost me 4 ores. A single grenade droid will also cost me 4 ore. The tank MDB war room, that one costs 5 ores, so, and it's very hard for me to consider any other option than the fully manned IFVs as more efficient.
You're under attack.
The autocannon from the IFVs, they do add a significant amount of firepower. In particular, they will hit whoever target twice, so that will make them more efficient against strong targets with high hit points rather than masses. And that's kind of also what I want, because the rocket droids are already good at handling masses. The second wave is about to come, and I'm going to probably have to, I'm going to have to withdraw from this expansion attempt back into the walls and then back out after the waves. I'm going to reposition the IFVs in order to help with defense.
You're under attack.
I have more than enough for wave 2. I'm going to say that mission 1 and, to my best of experience, also mission 2 are rather easy, even on the hardest difficulty, but mission 3 is where things will get rather hard.
Hello.
Right now, though, it's basically just downhill.
Affirmative. Hello.
You're under attack.
Oh yeah, my general strategy with a ship. I begin with just getting manufacturing by and boost my economy, and I'm going to start getting ship cannons probably soon after this wave. And once I have the ship cannons, they are slowly going to grind down the northwestern goose spawners, while my troops are going to make it over to the rest and manually destroy them. second wave has been destroyed, and well, for mission 1 all waves will be easily destroyed. It's going to have to wait until mission 3 in order, probably in order for things to get really hard.
We're under attack.
One of the goose spawners is a lobber, and it's destroying my spreader, so
We're under attack.
I'm going to have to put it a bit back.
Right. Go. Start.
All right. As you wish. As you wish. All right. As you wish.
The robots do like the whirlpools far more than humans do. With humans you need a lot of whirlpools in order to get a decent amount of water. With robots, one is really enough for you to be able to place a data center, surround it with walls, and it will not create too much heat.
We're under attack.
Yes. Start.
We're under attack.
Yeah, that was because I needed to go to sleep.
Engage.
Affirmative.
Commence.
Attack.
I'm getting 2 economy bills now for research. The scrapyard is the one who will matter most, because mission is going to be over before I really have a time to do too much with the other buildings.
We're under attack.
Hello.
As you wish. Affirmative.
We're under attack.
Hello. Yes. Go. Go.
We're under attack.
Okay.
I am flooding crystals now, so I should build on the ship.
As I.
Affirmative made.
We're under attack.
Right. In borders. Right. Affirmative. Go. Hello. Yes. Yes. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
I have cleared all the goose spawns that were close to the base, so now it's a race to get the ones further away before the next wave.
Orders received.
I have now put down 2 scrapyards, and that's going to come quite in handy to get more ore. That said, I can make do with rather little ore because my setup is rather cheap in ore cost. That said, I still want to have the extra ore to make ship cannons, so it's still a good thing that I do have those scrapyards so I can get some extra ore income.
Attack.
I'm not really building ship cannons yet because, well, my ore production is now getting up, but I haven't really had the ore income previously to get both units and ship cannons, but
We're under attack.
I will soon, and that's when I'm going to start blasting.
Hello.
That said, my third wave is coming in not too long, so I'll have to make a mad dash to try to get at least the ones to the east or the ones to the south gone.
Affirmative.
Oh, if you look at the top, destroy all good buildings. I have 19 out of 40 left, and the horse strength is at 112%. It starts at around 167 and it goes down as you destroy ghost structures.
We're under attack.
But in my opinion, it's not that significant. I don't tend to hurry towards getting the ghost structures destroyed. I prefer to just get a good economy going so I can keep up.
We're under attack.
It's a bit hard to pull that off on random Elysium ones because you only get 4. Yeah, you get so only 24 cycles before the first
We're
wave.
under attack.
But it is possible even there. However, here where you have 30 cycles per wave, it is rather
We're under attack.
easy to stay ahead of the curve.
Alright, commencing.
Ready. Hello.
We're under attack.
In progress.
Yeah, I should try to get the structures to the east sorted out ASAP, so I can have them gone before the wave starts.
Yes.
Destroying the ghost structures to lower the horde strength doesn't make that much of a difference for me, but removing the ghost structure so I have less direction to guard, that does matter quite a lot in my opinion. I am at 104%. It started at I think 167 or something like that. And I don't think the difference is that great. If I have enough defenses for 104% horse strength, I probably end up having also enough for 167 or whatever it is.
Start. Start. Okay.
We're under attack.
Engage.
The third wave is soon happening.
Ready.
Confirm start. And hello.
Engage.
Go. Ready. Okay.
Password.
The rocket-loaded IFVs are great port clearer. They are not just good for expanding. They also do destroy waves very efficiently. They aren't that great against destroyers, although if I'm playing, say, Battle of Ilian Verge, where they do have a lot of destroyers on the maps, they will do the job quite well, really.
Engage.
So the third wave is done, and it should be pretty easy to beat the stage before the next wave starts. I have 25 cycles to get my ship cannons and a scanner as well ready. And that's far more than I need. I'm getting my scouts ready and my second laser cannon. I'm going to need a scanner in order to locate the exact position of the ghost structures, and then I can pretty freely just blast them with my ship cannons. In order to defeat waves, you usually want the cannons, but for the purpose of destroying ghost structures, nothing beats the laser. Well, the beam actually may do, but the beam is also way too expensive, and here is what I will do. Scan and then just laser, laser, laser.
We're under attack.
If I were to try to slowly expand my way all the way to the west, it might have resulted in not just not just a fourth spawner, but also a fifth spawner before I managed to beat it.
Okay. And run. Okay.
We're under attack.
And run.
We're under attack.
Attack.
One problem with the ship is that if you choose to attack the goo, what happens then is that you can still use the ship cannons, but the ammo recovery is disabled. Also your scan recovery as well.
We're under attack.
that
Yes.
extra smelter I got to the south is barely going to make a difference.
We're under attack.
But still, it doesn't hurt to have some more ore income.
Engage. Engage.
In progress.
We're under attack.
Having the aliens invade the ship and delay it also doesn't really help.
Okay.
We're under attack.
Yes. Go.
We're under attack.
I'm putting the new module, squatter module and turbo module to use, and that square setup I'm using is the one I tend to go with. It may not be the most efficient one, but I don't try to optimize it too heavily. And the RFI gets really crazy if you optimize the economy.
Confirmed. Go.
Oh well, the FL4 production does. The robots will then always have worse ore and crystal production than humans. At this point I'm pretty much just waiting for laser cannons to charge up. I'm giving them a bit of a help by building a third one.
Affirmed.
But yeah, I have only 3 more structures to laser surgery. And then I'm
Okay.
going to have 1.
Confirmed.
We're under attack.
Start. Affirmed. Attacking.
And there it is, I beat them. And for next map I still want to destroy enemy colonies.